Hello, everybody. Hello, Internet world. I am your host for today's. I don't know. It's D&D night. Okay. I don't know where I was going with that.
Mostest?
Sure, we can say that. We can totally say that. Yeah. All right. So D&D announcements. There will be D&D this week, obviously. There will be D&D next week, obviously. The week of Thanksgiving, however, we are going to take off. And we are also going to take off December 1st. Alexa and I have finals. And by finals, I mostly mean projects, and they're a pain in the dickhole. So we're going to have another 2-week break. And then we'll be back on December. So we'll be back the 17th, like normal. And then we'll be back December 8th.
I probably won't be here the 17th because of Bunko, but
Rip. I'll postpone Bunko to the 24th. Tell
I'm
them
not in charge of
we
that.
need a week. Be like, psst, postpone it a week.
We're not gonna postpone it to Thanksgiving.
Do it. It's the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. It's like the best time. So, without further ado, a quick recap of last week's episode. The party made it to Icemeet. Icemeet. And found. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I was waiting about making you do push-ups instead.
Boo, Chewy.
No.
Boo. Boo, Chewy.
Yeah, boo. I can't even pick my arm up that high. Please don't. So you guys made it to Icemeet. You saw the the newly refurbished or newly re-inhabited, relatively speaking, dwarvish home. 3 clans have united under the Gold Powder clan banner and have made Icemeet their home. Lofgrimar Gold Powder is the king, and you met his wife, Queen Hygea.
Ranger?
So
Yeah, I named her, and I can't even say her name. So this is a great start. You guys also visited the tomb of Finithir, where Lofgrimar dropped the bombshell on you guys that he's also Finithir, and that is because Finithir took his adult name, Manelli, in order to marry Lady Tatiani. Titani, the princess of the Northern Mountain Realm, and so he changed his name as he became a noble, and the name Finithir was adopted by Lofgrimar, who, as a king, could not actually be involved in the Order of the Acorn, but as Finithir, he could 100% be involved in the Order of the Acorn. The party then had a very intense discussion, and then enjoyed a nice feast. Where, after which they spent a little time with Queen Hygea and Lofgrimar at the high table, along with their daughter, Wilhelmina, and then they visited the highest peak of the mountain range, or of Icemeet, where they saw the blizzard blowing about them, blanketing the entire world with even more snow. After that, the party retired to go to bed, and that is where we pick up. So you guys are brought, each of you has your own room. It's fairly well furnished. There's a nice, comfortable bed. the rooms are definitely more posh than what you're used to at the Harpy's Roost. But, you know, you're not gonna... I mean, obviously you're not gonna complain about... I mean, if you want to complain, you can complain about it. But, definitely higher quality furnishings than you're used to. Nice room, a little bit more space. And, that's where we come in. Each of you are in your own room. Do you have anything you want to do before bed?
I mean, I guess I'll take, since I only have to sleep half the night, I'll just take the other half of the night and I'll finish up my alchemy book.
Okay. That is fair. Roll a wisdom check.
Can you just use mine? Mine are already out. You have 15.
18.
Okay. Excellent. Alright. Any other business?
Nope.
Okay. So as you all settle in to bed, the comforting warmth of the mountain protecting you guys from the bitter insanity that is the blizzard outside. Each of you has a very interesting dream. And I just need this to work in an expected manner. Yeah, find something. So, you guys are all visited by dreams. Because dreams are fun. Moxie. You are quickly asleep. Probably the quickest to fall asleep. And as you close your eyes, you're surrounded by many, many, many creatures. Different animals. Different... All that you've seen before. Except these little... They're very tiny. They almost look like dolls. They are they're these small little humanoids with these miniature cloaks to the point where they stand about as tall as a fork. And they begin playing music. You can't really tell how they're playing some of these instruments, because you can't really see a mouth or eyes on them, but you can kind of see what part of their face is the front. And they play this music. Originally starts out melodic, but very quickly, as more and more of these creatures appear and begin playing different instruments, the melodies quickly become very discordant, and the cacophony of the sound is suddenly causing fear to rise within you, just from within, for no reason whatsoever. You don't know what to do, and fear and panic start blending together. You start running and running, and they're still around you no matter where you run. The cacophony just getting worse and worse and worse, until suddenly a beam of moonlight hits you and you suddenly feel at peace. The panic ebbs away, the fear dies down, and the music suddenly blends together and begins interweaving in a much more melodic fashion. And the woodland creatures that surrounded you before return as you sit under the shaft of moonlight. And you play with these woodland creatures, a la Snow White. Next up, Solaris.
Oh boy.
As you close your eyes and the world fades to black, you find yourself standing inside a giant skeletal dragon claw, imprisoned and unable to escape. Your hammer remains beside you, but nothing you do allow you to escape. After quite some time attempting to escape, a half-elf figure who looks very familiar to you, though his figures are just blurry enough for you not to quite pick out fine details, appears, bearing a hammer that looks the exact copy of yours. And using this hammer, he's able to break you free of the skeletal claw. As he strikes the claw with his hammer, and it begins breaking apart, you feel strength flow through you, making you feel stronger than you ever felt before. And then the vision fades to black. The claw.
The claw.
Freya. Your night, spent in elven reverie, begins fairly uneventfully. And sometime in the middle, suddenly you see your aunt standing in front of you, calling to you. And slowly you watch her getting pulled further and further away from you. As she vanishes, you move forward trying to chase after her, and you find yourself in pretty much the same hallway outside your room, is what it looks like. On your left, you see banners with green banners with a harp. On your right, you see brown banners with an acorn. As you run down the hall, you can hear your own echoing footsteps and chilling laughter. Deep, deep laughter. And the banners catch flame as you run. You reach a dead end, and all around you is flame. And that is when you wake from your reverie.
Good audio, then yes.
I
I do have good audio.
mean, I will put the mic in my mouth if I feel like it.
I forgot to silence that. Seeing your surroundings, seeing that you are safe, you return to your reverie. And you dream no more that night. Vikar, you stand on a battlefield, fighting valiantly. None can stand before you. You slay your foe left and right. Words escaping my brain. You are a bastion of your side. However, you begin to realize that about your ankles is a river of blood, or a lake of blood, because it's not flowing. And the dead bodies and the forms that you have killed are coming out corporeal formed from the blood around you and weighing you down. More and more, as you slay more and more hands grab you and pull you down. As you are about to be dragged under the tide of blood, a blast of pure moonbeam shines down, and your vision is cleared. The blood dissipates and disappears, instantly replaced. You stand in a tranquil valley. A crumbling ruin of a tower behind you. Trees dotting the valley. Peace. You hear birds. This would probably be a great place to build a farm. And that is the last thought that occurs to you, as it too fades. This as your vision then fades to black. Mara, you feel the crisscrossing of the weave, and the weave lines one by one layering themselves, attuning themselves to your position, pinning you down and trapping you. Slowly, as more arcane powers lay atop you, you feel little pieces of yourself being stripped away. Wild magic surges through you, threatening to completely destroy everything that makes you. At the last moment, you feel a tingle all over your body, and the feeling of a hand on your shoulder, reassuring, comforting. And the raging magic is suddenly under your control, no longer restraining you, no longer running rampant and wild, and quickly it falls back into its natural order. And with that, your vision also fades to black, as that is the end of your dream. And then you guys get to wake up the next morning. So, oh wait, hold on, missed one. Helios.
I was gonna say, Helios, you had a nice little dream, and that was it.
You studied your book all night long.
Yeah. It was
You-
asleep. He waits.
Do 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 do.
Make it to within pages of the end of your book. And you feel your eyelids drooping and close. And you find yourself in the middle of the forest. Couple snowflakes falling from the sky. And you don't really make much of it. And you hold your book. And you sit down and you begin to read. Quickly, however, you notice it's snowing harder and harder, and you're clearing the snow off your book trying to read. But the snow keeps coming down. You stand, looking around, and you try to run. Try to find some kind of shelter. But the snow just continues to pile in, snowing harder and harder and harder, until you are buried. There's a flash of light, and you find yourself suddenly standing on top of the snow where you were buried. Book still in hand, trees still around you, but it's no longer snowing. There's a trail of light footprints, elf, that lead to where you stand, and then vanish. They do not lead to you; they lead to where you stand. So they may not be your footprints. And you wake up to your book, and you quickly finish the rest of it. Then you go back to sleep. Waking up the next morning. All right, now it's the next morning. For real.
For real, for real.
For real.
For real.
Everybody had their dream. Next morning.
I should probably roll for perception.
Roll for perception.
17.
You are good. You have feed yourself well.
So,
Not actually
I
like
was
feed
having-
yourself, but like peed well.
I did a good job of the peeing, yes.
You have successfully peed.
So anyways, enough talking about me peeing.
You brought this on yourself.
That I did. I'll just go down and see what I can find for breakfast.
All right, breakfast. The high table beckons you. Food is basically delivered as people sit down. You see Lofgrimar and Hygia sitting at the head table. Their daughter is also there. And you basically have your pick of what you want to eat. Pancakes, oatmeal, fruit, waffles.
You had me at waffles. I actually really enjoy the waffles.
Fresh maple syrup. Minutes from being finished out of the tree.
Hey, you're drilling a little bit.
Hey Freya, after we AM sidebar, after we finish D&D, you want to go to IHOP?
Completely unrelated.
Completely unrelated to this entirely.
You want to go
I
to
cannot
IHOP
hear you.
sometime?
You are muted.
Okay.
I really do.
Sunday?
You're still
Oops,
muted.
I'm muted.
Yeah.
I don't know where IHOP is, but sure.
You know where the bridge leading to Costco from this side of the river is?
Yeah,
It's there.
sure. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm eating too.
Yeah. All right. So we'll double check that it's open. Otherwise, we'll just do like Taco Bell or something again. All right.
Health.
Anyways, back to this.
So there we were, eating waffles.
Yeah, so waffles, pancakes,
Bacon?
Bacon.
bacon, yes, bacon,
Yes.
lots of bacon, plates of bacon.
So much bacon.
Can I get pocket bacon?
You can definitely have pocket bacon. You can have you can make all of the pocket bacon you want. There are literally heaping platters of bacon.
Yes.
So you quickly
I
come
have
to the
a
table, and the first thing you do is you
big
just scoop handfuls of the bacon into your pockets as everybody just watches you. So
Perfect.
once all of you reach the table, how many of you know Dwarven?
I do not.
Okay, if you know Dwarven, roll a perception check.
Oh, old linguist over there getting all the dice out.
19.
One of the 37 languages that she knows.
Mm-hmm.
19. Freya?
This is perception, you said?
Yes.
I have a 24.
Excellent.
Damn, girl.
I know 5 languages.
I'm stuck at 3. I feel like a dumbass.
I have 6.
I almost
Actually, I think technically 7.
Holy shit.
You guys just catch Wilhelmina whispering to her mom, "Why do they look so raggedy?" And her mom hushing her.
Because we don't bathe.
Distracting you guys from this is an elf that you guys recognize incredibly well walks into the hall as if he belonged. You guys turned and it's Wolf. He's being welcomed, he's greeting a couple of dwarves as he comes in. He's clearly very well known and well liked in Icemeet. And he reaches the high table and he bows to the queen and the prince and the princess, who giggles, and he sits down, grabs a plate of waffles, drags it to himself, and as he's like chowing down, he goes, "I got the summons." And Lofgrimar and Hygieia share a look. And resume eating. Very shortly thereafter, the princess is sent on her way to her studies. And it's just you guys now.
I'm gonna get up and go talk to Wolf.
Alright. Hello, dear.
Hi there. What brought you all this way?
I got the summons. I expect you probably got one too.
I don't know if you could call it that, but we're here nonetheless.
No. Last night. Tatiani.
Oh, that.
That was a summons?
Yeah.
A weird dream. What about you guys?
That was a what?
Yeah, that was quite the interesting experience. I didn't understand what that meant, but what does that mean?
I don't know, but I figured you guys were here. Lofgrimar's stuck, and we could all just reconvene here and figure it out. I suspect we'll have more friends here shortly too.
Oh, good. Okay. Well,
He looks at Lofgrimar, who just sits back, like puts his feet up, and he's like, "Well, I'm just waiting for you guys to finish breakfast."
are we too slow for you?
No, take your time. There's always room for more. And
Vicar,
he,
I'm
like,
hearing a eating
forks another-
competition.
He spears
Nah.
another pancake and continues eating.
I'm more of a drinker than an eater.
Unless it's bacon, apparently.
Shoving my pockets full of more bacon.
You are also
I'm not-
shoving your pockets full of bacon?
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
It's for the road.
Are you even wearing clothes?
My pockets than Vicar.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go back to my table and finish my breakfast then.
Yeah, you guys are at the same table. You're just
All of
several
us.
seats apart. Yeah, you're all at the high
Hey,
table.
Solaris,
So,
do you want to have an arm wrestling competition?
I sure do.
Over a plate of bacon.
Yes.
That's the reward.
Clearly.
Roll a strength check.
I got 3 gold on Solaris.
Yeah, I got 3 gold.
Ah,
4 gold.
20.
Well then. I had 19.
Alright, so you start in the middle.
Close.
Lofgrimar decides that this is worth his attention and presides over the whole thing. And as he lets go of your hands, Solaris immediately jumps to a heavy lead as Vicar is pushed to the brink. Roll a strength check again.
24.
Vicar, you fight back, not quite back to halfway, but you're fighting your way back here.
You shall go down, Dragonborn.
I'd like to see you try.
Another strength check.
Oh,
21.
damn it. 8.
Alright, Vicar, you easily bring it back to the middle and you even start pushing the advantage. That's gonna be another strength check.
Aw, 10.
15.
Solaris pushes back. And has the advantage. It's another strength check.
I'm putting my money on Solaris.
Yeah.
Wow.
19.
23.
Ooh.
It swings back into the middle. I'd just like to point out, 3 of you are betting on Solaris winning. Just want to point this out.
Yeah.
There's no golden number. Just
Lofgrimar
15.
does. Oh, 15? Vicar?
yep.
14.
Solaris pushing back her advantage. Lofgrimar at this point gets in on it. He's like, you know what? Okay, I'll match these bets. I'll bet on the half orc. Roll another strength check.
11.
17. Oh.
All right, Solaris, you now have Vicar on the brink.
Come on,
Roll
Solaris.
one last strength check.
Oh, damn. That one. Oh.
Vicar takes it from the brink of defeat and gets back to the middle, rescuing himself again.
Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
What are you, the Lions?
Come on.
Roll another strength check.
19.
23.
Okay, Solaris again pushes her advantage,
Finish him.
overcoming.
17.
22.
Okay, Vicar is now on the brink of defeat. He's just holding on. One last one.
One last one.
9.
17.
And with that, done. Solaris puts Vicar's hand on the table.
I guess the bacon's
Hey.
yours.
We'll be taking that.
Looks like Solaris is bringing home the big
Lofgrimar hands over the gold, laughing. You guys should come around more often. This is a bit of fun, eh?
It's because we're children.
Children, excuse me, we can get drunk.
Only a little bit.
I didn't say we weren't also adults, but
Alright, well, if we're all done with breakfast, I suppose we should go right this way. And he
what is Komodo hype?
that not the appropriate response?
Well, I feel like that's pretty much on brand. Yeah.
I feel like that's on brand.
Here's one. I have no idea what that is.
So Lofgrimar says, "All right, well, if we're all done.
Okay.
It's let's follow me." And he leads you guys. Hold on one second. Let me quickly check something.
Hey, no yawning.
Took a nap. You just took a nap.
No that.
Yeah, she's waking up.
I don't think the nap is really going to help me recover from the god-awful children I dealt with today. They almost
Did they
got
make you
themselves
cry?
murdered. Almost.
I feel that.
I almost went to the office at midday and was like, I want to go home. I cannot deal
I'm
with these
sick.
children.
Can I go home? I think I might have
I
plague.
think I got the Rona.
Yeah, I think I
Oh
might
my
have plague.
god.
That's gonna work for years now. I might have plague. Let me go home.
Oh dear.
Anyways, so he leads you guys back to the halls of the dead, where again, with a quick word to the guarding priest, he ushers you guys in, and sorry, oops. Yeah, so you guys return to Lofgrimar's tomb, and he leads you past the see, that's a sundial, so this would be a moon dial is what it's called. The epic moon dial. And instead of turning to the right this time, he goes to the left and ushers you guys into the doorway you guys didn't enter last time.
Is it just him, or is Wolf with us, or?
Wolf is trailing behind you, and the queen is trailing behind him. She's bringing up the rear, kind of ensuring nobody else is coming.
Because she's got a big caboose.
Something like that. Yes.
Hey.
She got a donk, I think is the proper term.
A badonk?
Okay, Texans. Jeez.
Honky tonk.
Ba-donk-a-donk.
And as you guys enter this extra, like, you go down a hallway, and there is actually, Freya, you recognize this hallway. It is actually the exact it is almost exactly the one from your dreams, with Harper banners on the left and Acorn banners on the right. And you go down this hallway, and at the end of the hallway there's this big room. Inside the room is a stone table, and sitting at the table, finishing what looks to be their breakfast, is Abrariel and Giles.
Oh, a few sights for sore eyes, eh?
Ah! About time you guys got here. We were going a little crazy. Giles is, like, clearly happy to be out of the house right now because, you know, like,
Because Giles.
well, yeah, plus he's been cooped up with you know, dragon this whole time.
We had a bit of an arm wrestling event at breakfast that held us up.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
And I missed it?
We should talk
The
about
car
that.
lost by a long
I'm
shot.
asking Moxie to make a song about that.
And I missed it. Abrariel is she's just smirking. She's like, a song. I think there's always room for a new song at the Harpy's Roost common room. The Lay of the Arm Wrestle And just imagine it being summer. Do tell when it's over. We will, or do tell when you're done writing it. We will most definitely adapt it to the tavern.
You gonna put it in the jukebox?
Yeah. I mean, we have a few talented bards there. Or Moxie
And I hope
herself could perform.
I hope it will bring us inspiration when we listen.
You know,
Mostly
it might,
me.
yeah.
Nope.
Except Vicar. It will
Yeah, I'm gonna let
not bring him
negative,
inspiration.
De-inspire.
negative inspiration.
Negative inspiration.
I'm so
Your strength
uninspired.
track is gonna be massive, though. Let me tell you.
No, that'll just
I'm gonna learn how to rage.
Yeah. What? Did I stutter?
Did I?
Yes.
Damn.
Really? Okay, sorry. So Arbariel is she notices Wolf. She's like, so everybody had the same dream, huh?
I mean, I had a dream.
I think I had a similar dream to Wolf, but I don't know about these guys.
Lady Tatiana.
Did you guys all dream?
I had a weird dream.
I thought it was because I slept on the floor.
I was reading my book, and then there was snow, and I got buried by snow, and then I wasn't buried by snow.
I woke up by falling out of my bed, so I don't know what it was.
Interesting. We will circle back around to those. Dreams of Lady Tatiana.
Yeah.
What did you see?
Me.
Yes.
I saw her calling for me, and then I was in a hallway. Let me see. I was in a hallway. No, she was calling me. She was standing in front of me calling me, and then I went to her as she was being pulled away, and then I was in this long hallway with the same one out that's right out here with the banners that were all on fire, and then I walked down the hallway towards Laughter, and when I arrived there, everything, it was a dead end and everything was on fire, and then I woke up from that.
A little bit.
So she disappeared in the beginning, and I never saw her again.
Interesting. That means that yours is where we start, so we have to start here. So that's a great. We've got to start. So she appeared because she appeared at different points in each of our dreams. Giles said that he was picking berries off a bush. Giles is like, okay, it was good berries. Okay, there was a good berry bush. Okay. Very defensively. Very, very defensively. And Ibrariel is just like, Wolf is not. Yeah, he's gotta. And she put her hand on my shoulder and forced me to turn around, like pulled me around. And when I turned and looked, I saw mountains and I saw snow. So, I guess I would assume I'm the second part, because my dream had just started when she came in. And if she disappeared from yours, because when she turned me around, she was no longer there. And then, so whose did she go into then?
Who was just talking?
That was Giles.
Giles?
Mm-hmm.
You said snow? Then I had a fair bit of snow in mine.
But did you have an elf lady?
There were elf footprints that got me unburied from the snow, but I didn't see any elf around me.
Well, in my dream, there was an elf woman and we were in bed together. And I'm pretty sure it was Idris.
That is probably the wrong elf woman. I do appreciate your contribution, though. We'll put that in the timeline. We're gonna put that at the very end of our timeline, though, because I don't think that quite helps us with any clues to Tatiana's whereabouts.
Yeah,
There's
let's
good
hope-
berries
You
around the
could say
bed.
that they are
Hey,
Blue's Clues. Sorry. I got to.
No, you're not.
shut up, Steve.
It's better than Joe.
Oh lord.
Lofgrimar goes, so one of the rest of us had the next stage then. I guess it's me, because I dreamt I was standing on the top of my tower looking northward, and I felt a hand on my shoulder, and her arm pointed out. And out north, I saw a huge mountain made of ice and snow. Wolf goes, that's probably it, because she just told me to get up here. Everybody just turns and looks at him. He goes, what? She literally said, go to Lofgrimar, and then walked away. And Briel's like, great, okay, well, thanks, Wolf.
If only we could all have been so lucky.
So, that's super helpful. My dream actually involved a fight we had in the past. There was a white dragon we fought. And I keep getting I just dreamt of this fight. Lady Tatiana was a cleric of Saloon. And after this fight, she became a paladin of Saloon as well. And during the fight, I was knocked unconscious twice, and she picked me up both times and said, "Just a bit more."
I heard the same thing in my dream, just a bit more.
Now we might be getting somewhere with your dream. This might add in.
Only might.
So these are our clues. And Queen Hygeia goes, well, I think it's pretty obvious. There's some kind of ice mountain somewhere north of here with a white dragon in it.
Where Idris is waiting for me.
Where Idris is waiting for him. She leans towards let's see, who was the last one of you to walk in the room?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Moxie's usually in the back.
Okay, she leans towards Mox and goes, the fuck is Idris?
You don't want to know.
Is it some kind of alien thing like this?
He wishes.
Has he at least? You know what? I don't want to know. Never mind. You're right.
You don't want to know.
I'm gonna turn around and say only in his dreams.
Evidently.
Hey, this is the girl of his dreams.
Literally.
If this dream is a prophet, then it's a meaning that's going to come true.
It may just.
She's waiting at the cave of a white dragon for us to meet together in a room and do naughty things.
La 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 la.
Hopefully while the dragon's not there.
And then we'll get the new breed of things that are, it's half orc, half human, half elf. And have a nice little happy family.
I wonder how that would work.
Let me teach you about some math there, Mr. Knight.
I wonder if that would even work.
Little slave kid over here, you don't know anything about math.
I'm older than you. I have a lot of time to learn shit.
Yeah.
Here's a burn heal potion. You're gonna need it.
Fuck.
Yes, exactly.
Well, it's a good thing we have Lady Hygeia here to tell us how to do things. Lofgramar kind of looks at his feet there, and Wolf goes, "He's embarrassed because this happens all the time. This is not the first time. When we were traveling companions, we were a lot like you guys. We all kind of screwed around and had fun, and she kept us on task." And she just like puts her hands on her hips and just glares at him, and he's like, and also had a good time. She also helped have a good time. Yes, we had a great time. It was the best time.
The best of times.
It was the worst of times?
No, there was no worst times. Not when Lady Hygeia was there. The queen, and he bows and like slowly backs up and very carefully positions himself so that Abrariel is between him and her.
So what does all of this mean, in your humble opinion, Lofgramar, or Finithir?
Please, Lofgramar. Finithir is only for, stuff.
Oh, so it's your bedroom name.
Basically, yes. Let's just go with yes.
Sorry, excuse my friends, the children. Can we get to the, what does this mean? Why is my aunt in our dreams?
I'm guessing she needs our help. She's very adept at sending messages, and I'm guessing this was the best she could do. So she sent us all a fragment. I'm guessing she wants you to come rescue her.
Oh.
From a white dragon.
Probably. I anticipate there being a white dragon.
Does anyone know of a white dragon in these lands?
I mean, there's a rumor of one up north. There's a good possibility there's an ancient white dragon.
I'm gonna nudge Solaris and go, you know where your cousin's at?
If I knew, I wouldn't be standing here.
There's rumors of an ancient white dragon who's lived out here for centuries and eons. But
So yeah, your cousin.
no one's ever seen them. This ice mountain is what concerns me. Maybe a younger dragon moved in, or something built an ice. There's no ice mountain on the North Plains. At least none that we've ever seen before. This would be pretty new if there was one.
Okay. So are we thinking that's where we need to go, considering Titania pointed that direction?
How bad do you think she needs our help?
I would assume badly.
I would assume pretty bad.
She has summoned...
Worth risking 6 lives for one.
Definitely.
There's more than 6 of us.
Well, yeah, definitely. For one, it's an ancient white dragon. That's definitely gonna kill us.
I highly doubt you're gonna face an ancient. If there's an ancient white dragon, save her and run.
Yeah, no, I don't know about saving her. I'm thinking about not even going and like becoming a pirate or a sailor or something.
I mean, you could stay here, but I think that me and a few of her friends ought to go.
I mean, we were all just gonna send you guys and support you.
Great.
Yeah, moral support over here. Appreciate it. As we go face an ancient white dragon and go die.
How do you think she's gonna feel when we find her and then none of her harpers are around? Or are they harpers or acorns?
Well, there's both groups.
Harpy wielding acorns.
Let's go with that. That actually sounds pretty
A
good.
little slingshot,
Agaro
manly.
turns to Giles. That needs to be
Adventuring
on a-
party,
on
if
a
you will.
banner. Can we put that on a banner?
Can we put that on the banner?
And Giles is just like, it's Giles' turn to facepalm and just like kind of. We think Ibrariel and I discussed it on the way up. We think she's trying to summon you specifically. If she's trying to summon you specifically, she would have given us the hints to help you get there. If she wanted us to come, well, first of all, she probably would have told Wolf, "Come get me." And second of all, she normally speaks more coherently in messages.
So, no offense, but what makes her so special?
She's
That's worth risking 6 people's lives.
she's the sister of an elven king, and also she's
My aunt?
You didn't even know she was missing. Don't act like you're surprised.
Doesn't mean I don't care! Doesn't mean I don't care. She's my father's sister, so I think that, you know,
When was the last time you saw her?
a long time ago.
See, you wouldn't even miss her.
Well, you can go. You got plate of bacon in your fucking pocket.
Don't mind.
All by yourself.
Why do I get the feeling like she wants him to go piss up a rope or something like that?
So if I'm gonna risk my life along with all these people, what's in it for me?
I mean, I'm sure. Look, you're rescuing the High Cleric of Saloon, so pretty sure you're gonna get something good out of it. Also,
Who is
Pretty sure.
as
Elvin Noble, also.
Is this gonna look good? I need like a promise, like promise that Idris will at least go on a date with me, something.
All right.
Why are you so concerned with
He's-
the date?
Lofgrimar goes, okay, 2 things. 1, I'm just throwing this out there, but my daughter did point out your gear looks kind of shitty. So we can help you with that. And second, like, it's just like- and second, you guys are adventurers in your prime. Unfortunately, the rest of us have responsibilities that prevent us from just running off into the middle of the wilderness to save somebody, even if it is one of our closest friends.
You gotta hold down the ice for it. I see.
Yeah. Especially with this recent troubling news of vampires and Clan Amadore coming back.
So, anyone else want to not go like Vicar, or is everyone else interested in helping out? Solaris doesn't want to go.
Ancient white dragon.
Okay, hold on.
You are part dragon.
Look. I hate dragons as much as everyone else, but I also have a big thing about not dying. That's where the whole rage thing comes in. So, I'd like to kind of save my scaly ass, if I could.
I'm just pointing this out. Now, this is Giles. Giles is like, just throwing this out there. Do any of you have, like, detect, like, a magical skill to detect dragons?
Do I look like I have spells?
Other than Vicar.
I mean,
Speak with animals.
I have a lot of rage.
can speak draconic. So,
Okay.
can detect them if they're talking.
The ancient white dragon is a rumor that has persisted for eons, dating back before the Cataclysm. As much exploration as has been done I think you guys are looking for this ice mountain, which would have nothing to do with the ancient white dragon. You asked what white dragon was known. That is the only white dragon that was known. It hasn't been seen in centuries.
I don't like my chances.
In fact, we can actually go up to the tower and see if we can see what we can see from the top of the tower.
Why not?
Alright, so he looks to Giles and Abrariel. You guys coming? Abrariel's like, well, I have the magic to help us see, so
So you can tell us there's magic and stuff around. So why don't you come with us?
we will help you get there, but I am not going out there myself. I have to deal with stuff at home. I also dragged your 12,000 gold chest out here, and she gestures at her feet, and there in fact is a chest. And as she kicks it open, there in fact lies a fuckload of gold in it.
Well, why didn't you say something about that earlier?
I was letting you put your foot in your mouth.
So I'm gonna get all this gold, new set of armor,
I mean, the gold
endless
is...
amounts of ale, and endless amounts of bacon, and I'm in.
The gold is from Anen, so it's already your gold. I'll put in a good word with Idris. Or Lofgrimar will put in a good word with Idris. Lofgrimar just shoots her a dirty look. And bacon and ale, sure.
New set of armor, and I'm in.
You'll have to pay for your armor, but we'll give you a good discount.
Better be damn good armor.
Just take it, dude.
It's better than the raggedy shit you have on. Lofgrimar like smacks you on the shoulder, and like you're pretty sure he just dented one of the pauldrons.
Is he like reaching up as he does it because he's shorter than me?
Yeah, he reached up and he just like smacked you, like not even as hard as he could, but like solidly, and you can just feel now one of your pauldrons is like digging into your shoulder, and is definitely dented out of place.
I don't think that's gonna buff out.
Might be
Well.
you are. Anyways, let's go up to the tower and see what we can see.
Find buff out.
So, you guys go to the top of the tower. You guys look north. Roll perception checks, everybody.
Do I have a telescope or anything, or am I just looking with my eyes?
You are looking with your eyes.
21.
2.
Oh, fucking hell. 10.
I needed that telescope. I got a 2.
Apparently I'm tired because I got a 10.
Everybody else.
12.
Okay.
17.
21.
What are we rolling? I'm sorry.
Perception.
A nat 1.
Alright. Thankfully, you rolled good enough. At the very edge of the horizon,
Neither. I got a 2.
on the north, at the very, very edge, there's this faint bump that you don't know whether or not it was there before, but Lofgrimar points at it and goes, "There! That was definitely not there a week ago."
You don't sound too convincing. You just point off in the distance and say that wasn't there.
So, like,
We could also do it a different way. And as he says this, Abrariel comes forth with a bowl. And she's like, wait, I can't bring them along if I scry it. And everybody kind of stops. So your option is, so she turns to you guys, what do you guys want? I could scry it, but I can't show you guys what I see. And I can
It's
tell you
probably the
what's
best
there.
option. Probably the best option.
Okay. Well, here goes nothing. The roll thing. Great.
Imagine rolling dice during D&D.
I know.
What is this madness?
This is a role-playing game, not a dice rolling game.
Imagine.
So she goes and she sits down in front of it. Closes her eyes. Says, alright, so I'll start by looking for this ancient white dragon.
It might also have blue eyes.
Boo.
Ooh.
I'm here all night.
Time stretches to a minute. And she comes back. Like, nope, nothing. I didn't get anything from that scry. Let me try scrying the crystal mountain. Or the snow ice mountain thing. And she closes her eyes over the bowl again. When she opens them, this time you can tell something much different happened. Mara, Moxie. Actually, just Mara and Moxie. Roll an Arcana check.
17.
5.
Okay. You guys could tell the first spell didn't seem to, like, the scry didn't seem to hold. You're not super familiar with scrying, so you're not sure what exactly didn't catch about the scry, but just something about it didn't catch. This one, Abrariel is definitely having a vision of something. And as she comes back a couple minutes later, she says, well, there is a dragon horde there.
Oh, great.
But it's very
Dragon
small.
what layer?
Yeah, great.
Dragon horde. A horde. Like there's definitely the horde of a dragon, but it's very small. There's not much to it. You guys have probably amassed as much wealth as this dragon has, if not more.
But there could still be a dragon because her scrying for the dragon didn't really work.
Yes. But the
You
likelihood
also
of it
wanna
being
risk
an
it?
ancient dragon is less.
I think we could risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, I think it'd be okay.
The second we see an ancient dragon, we need to run, though.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Chicken.
I'm not gonna
Hey,
fight
you got
an
a short leg.
800-year-old dragon.
Chicken.
Yeah, I don't think any of us could last a fight with another fight for some of us with an ancient dragon.
Chicken.
It's hard enough fighting the one that lived here.
If I knew
Tiefling
polymorph, I would
leg.
transform you into
It would
a
catch you
chicken.
first.
I'm sorry, I can stealth whenever I want to. Eat a dick.
Anyways,
Eat a dick.
You don't need to be the
Anyways.
fastest person to get away from the dragon. You just need to not be the slowest.
Is fair.
it's logical. So, you guys do have 12,000 gold to spend to upgrade your equipment if you so desire. I'm sure the dwarven shopkeepers and merchants will have something. Plus,
Oh, I need a new set of armor because of somebody.
Lofgrimar like pats his axe. Oh lad, trust me, if I was gonna make you need new armor, you'd be needing new armor. But it's okay. You can use my discount. Come on, I'll show you who to go to.
Beats you up and then gives you a discount.
Well, it's not my fault his stuff
can
is
get.
substandard.
Awfully kingly of you.
Every once in a while, you gotta try. Okay, guys, we're at a point where we could take a quick break, or we can keep on going.
Great.
Break. Okay,
I'll go for a break.
we are gonna take a quick break here, guys. Thank you for watching. Hang in there. We'll be back in 5 to 10. I promise. I promise every week. I promise. I mean, you
We'll
can
stop
continue.
talking about hummus.
I mean, we can continue talking about hummus, but I'm
Oh,
just-
eat your hummus on scrambled eggs. It's really good.
Oh, I've never done that.
It'll change your life.
I eat it as like an after work snack. Was some pretzels and
Snacky
weekends.
Mmm.
Apparently,
chips
there
are
are
good,
IT
too.
guys at my work. There is a very specific time, and like everyone just kind of understands. They're like, snacky snack time, snacky snack time. So then, pre-plague, everyone just would go down and get a snack from our little grill area.
that's fantastic.
I'm
That,
so glad to know that you guys aren't working. You're getting snacky snacks.
Hey,
that's
I'm
like the
not an
best
IT,
thing ever.
so-
Hey, the beginning of day shift, they spend the first 2 hours getting Starbucks. Ask AM.
Yeah.
Half the
Well, I
department,
can't function without my Starbucks in the
right?
morning.
And half the department will literally just leave to go get Starbucks. It's great. This is like a morning ritual.
Yeah. Once
Seems reasonable to me. Snacky snacks, no. Starbucks, yeah.
But what if Starbucks is a snacky snack?
It is for my mom.
What'd you say?
But what if Starbucks is a snacky snack?
What if it's closed? The worst.
Because of plague.
Yeah, it's not closed because of plague. I think all of the physicians would literally die.
They would.
If Starbucks.
I think a lot of people would just like riot. Like, nope, we're not having any more lockdowns. We can't have Starbucks.
Ritter's is closed. Ma'am.
No.
What's closed?
Breakfast.
Yeah, I looked it up.
Why?
At IHOP, I think.
I was just curious. It says it opens 7 a.m. But I feel like it says they closed at 8.
The fuck?
Lame.
I'm gonna call
After
them.
Tuesday,
We'll call
they
them
show,
after
like-
this. Because their popular
because
times
they're closed.
still has like a. Well, yeah, but if I call them and they're not. Where else would be open though? Nowhere.
IHOP.
Apparently just Taco Bell.
Waffle House.
Why would IHOP is 24/7?
Mm-mm. They close at 10.
Really not.
Do you
No,
guys
why-
have a
IHOP
Waffle
is-
House?
Even McDonald's
No.
closes at 11 p.m.
Yeah, I just looked up. so-
Youngstown sucks.
Dude, welcome to
Our
welcome
IHOP
to
is 24/7,
Pittsburgh.
right?
It's literally
Yes.
grandma's house. Everything closes at 9. It fucking blows.
No.
It's only because of COVID.
I live in a town where there's a church on every corner. Okay, I understand, but IHOP is 24/7 here. So like, if you want
Normally-
pancakes at 3 o'clock in the morning, you go to fucking IHOP.
Normally, IHOP is open.
Do you have a Denny's
Do we have a Denny's?
or a Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel would be amazing.
I don't think
We wanna
Cracker
go
Barrel's
to
open.
Monroeville, we can go to fucking Denny's.
Is that how far Denny's
Go
is?
to Monroeville.
Shit.
I mean, I guess it's
We
not
could
that
go to
far. It's only-
Ross.
What?
We could go to Ross.
I like how
Better.
Blue started talking about breakfast foods. So now this session has just turned into what is everyone getting for food after this session?
Yeah, I know. Okay. Focusing.
That's
We're
fine.
back. So the car. Lofgrimar takes you to like he goes past the normal like mercantile area, and he goes like straight to the forge. Like he's leading you straight to the forges, right? And he finally comes up next to a dwarf who's got this long red beard, braided up, who's just slamming away at some hot metal. And the dwarf looks up and goes, "Hey, McKing, what can I do for you?" And goes, "He wants armor. Told him you were the best. I'll leave you to it." And Lofgrimar just leaves you there.
Okay. You already know what I want, so what do you got?
Well, what do you want?
the best that you have.
Well, we've got some pretty good. We've got this fine chainmail. That'll come at 7,500 gold. He holds up this beautiful, beautiful set of chainmail. Definitely slightly enchanted. We've got some splint mail and some ring mail as well. The ring mail has probably come in at the cheapest at 4,000 gold, and the splint will come in at 20,000.
So what kind of ring mail is it?
It's like, so it's ring mail, but it also has like a shimmering magical. It's ring mail plus 1.
It's just worse than what I got.
You wanted to look at ring mail. What do you have on?
Split.
Yeah, so we've got some good split mail. We can get you the same kind of stuff you have on now. That'll only cost you 200 gold. Actually, since you're one of Lofgrimar's preferred, we'll give you, I'll cut a solid chunk off, 15,000 for the good stuff. 150 for the shit stuff.
Hold on, how much?
There'll be 150 for just basic split mail.
150 gold.
150 gold. It'll be
Okay.
15,000 gold for the split mail plus 1.
Well, I don't have that kind of money.
Yes, we do. We have 1,200 gold to spend.
1,200. This is 15,000.
No, you have 12,000 gold to spend.
12,000.
We have what, 12 or 15,000 between the 5 of us, since Mara wasn't there. Sorry, Mara.
Wait, I'm confused. He just said it was 150 gold.
For the cheap one, which is what I'm currently wearing.
Uh-huh.
So I don't need another set of that.
We can do
So then why are
repairs
you
on
saying
yours
it's
for 10 gold.
15,000? I'm confused.
Because to get +1, which enchanted armor, it's 15,000 gold.
Magical armor is a little bit more expensive.
By a little bit, he means a lot.
Your quality is going, so in terms of like video games, your quality is basically going from common to rare. So you're going from like white crap to purple crap. No, sorry, blue crap. You're going from white crap to blue crap.
What a comparison.
Oh, I guess I'm good then, because I don't need anything then.
You want me to put a quick old repair on your armor?
How much are you gonna charge for that?
Ah, just 10 gold.
Sure.
Alright, this will be done in a jiff. Take about an hour. Anybody else need any gold? Need any gold? Anybody else need any armor? Ah, what can I do for you?
No, I thought you were talking about the gold.
Well, everybody's in need of some more gold.
Do you have any leather armor?
Ah, we do actually. We've got basic leather. That'll come in at the 10 gold. For enchanted leather armor, we've got leather, we've got padded, and we've got studded leather. The enchanted leather comes in at 1,000 gold. The enchanted padded leather armor comes in at 7,500 or 750, and the studded leather comes in at 4,500 gold.
I don't know how to look up if that's better or not.
It would be so it's +1 for those prices.
What are you currently wearing?
Studded leather.
Studded leather?
So you would not
So
want to
you're
upgrade
currently
to
at 12.
yeah. So you
Yeah.
would not want to upgrade to leather +1. You would want to upgrade to studded leather +1.
Yeah, I figured that, but I don't know what that means.
So it's just +1, so it'll be 13 armor class.
I'm still a lot of gold, so I'm okay.
Anybody else?
I'll take more arrows.
Ah, arrows. Those are a little easier. How many would you like?
Let's go with 80,
80. All right.
as in 4 bundles.
That'll be 2 gold, 5 silver.
Sounds good.
Excellent. Hands over 4 bundles. It's a lot of arrows.
I'm not always the best shot, okay?
And he's not Daryl, so
Huh?
you're not Daryl. You don't go retrieve your arrows.
I mean, I'd like to assume that I do, but
Then why do you need so many?
because sometimes I just want the security. What if I miss?
Because he has 4 quivers full of arrows now.
In addition to, I think, the 4 he already has on him.
So you're carrying around 8 quivers of arrows.
Jesus Christ.
I guess I only have 5 quivers of arrows.
Oh, did you actually run low on arrows?
I think so.
Well, damn.
I think so.
Well, damn. Alright, so will that be all for you? Or is there anything else you guys need?
No, good.
Oh, at your discounted price, you're still too expensive for me, so.
Well, unfortunately, it's not so easy to make all this. Plus, if it was any cheaper, would you really want to wear it? They're putting your life in the hands of the armor, you know?
Yeah, but if it's better than what I got.
Precisely. Will that be all for you?
See it.
Alrighty, have a good one. And he turns back and... So it takes him about an hour to fix your armor, Vicar.
Okay.
And after that, you guys are all set. You are welcome to leave your chest of gold in Ice Meat under the guard of King Lofgrimar, because it's kind of heavy and may not entirely fit in your bag of holding.
It's not like full of gold or something. Is that why it's so heavy?
Yeah, it's only like it's
sorry.
a giant chest full of gold.
It's almost like we need to convert most of this into platinum.
You might have trouble
Or spend
doing
it on something.
You do have an
Well, if it
outlet to
wasn't
spend some
super
of it.
expensive,
Can we just leave it with Abrario?
Yeah.
I'd rather leave it with Idris, but
She's not here!
She's not here, so
Why would you leave it with the person that you're not even dating, or doesn't even give a fuck about you? Then you could leave it with Abrario, who's building our home.
to build trust.
To build something.
Your imaginary girlfriend It's not happening right now.
It's not happening right now.
One day, one of a mighty adventure will happen.
I mean,
But it is not this
Abrario at this point turns to you and goes, "Well, you are hunting a white dragon. Killing a dragon is worth some renown, regardless of the dragon age."
Do elf women like it when you kill dragons?
Women like it when you don't simp so hard.
Wow.
Oh snap!
I'm gonna walk out of the room now.
Abrario is on the floor. She has hit the floor laughing. Literal tears streaming down her face. Giles shouts after you.
I'm no longer in the room.
Giles is gonna shout after you. Take this from somebody who knows. Just don't be a pussy.
Just so.
You know, it's woman. So. Up to the task at hand.
Do I already have my armor back at this point?
Yes. Let's say it has been an hour. You guys have your armor back. If you guys want,
I'm gonna start marching towards the path to go to the dragon lair.
okay. So,
All by
Lofgramar
myself.
and everybody takes you to the northern exit of Ice Meat, which will probably help you from walking around the entire spur of mountain. And he sets you guys out. From the distance and based on the scry, you guys know it's gonna be a few days travel based on like the distance. Theoretically around 6, if all goes well. So
What the hell?
there is that. And alright, so who is leading?
Me, I'm in front, so I don't want to deal with their bullshit.
Okay. Roll a survival check.
$18.
Okay. So you guys set out, it's about midday. Not much happens for a good part of your travel. Hold on one second. I wrote down all the rules. Hold on. There are not enough bookmarks in the world. Sold. Excuse me. Blah blah blah.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what this thing is.
What thing?
These channel points. I don't know how to use them.
You're using them right now.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Hydrate. The timeout, I'm not going to time you out. You can have those points back. I'll redeem them. I'll re-give them back to you. Let me just check. I apologize, guys. I thought I made bookmarks. Apparently I did not. Also, what the fuck kind of book doesn't have a goddamn index?
Is it a D&D book or is it a handwritten book?
It's a D&D book.
Well, yeah, most D&D books don't have indexes.
Oh, they do.
Or at least should.
Is that it? No. Did I actually bookmark it and not realize it? Watch me having bookmarked it and not realize it.
Is it a source book?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Let's see if it's a source book. Look on D&D Beyond.
Ah, here we go. I do not own it on D&D Beyond yet. Because I don't have all of them on
Yet.
D&D Beyond.
Is it?
Okay. Blah blah blah. This. That. This is what I needed. Okay, cool. Okay. That's what I need there. And okay, so as you guys travel, you guys actually come across tracks on the ground. In depth. Little three-toed tracks skittering all over the ground. And as you, what did you roll for your survival check again?
18.
18. Okay. And as you guys notice all these tracks, suddenly you are beset by 5 strange-looking kobolds who surround you and are going to attack. So I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Run.
We haven't had battle in a while.
14.
Well, that sucks.
I'd be very surprised if you were worse than mine.
I got a nat 1.
I also rolled an
I got
extra
5, so.
Okay. So did anybody get 15 to 20?
I got a 20.
Okay.
22.
So that is Freya with a 22 and Mara with a 20.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. Anybody 10 to 15?
14.
14. Okay. And then 5 to 10.
5.
5.
My Do we need to roll again, Blue?
No. Who has the highest dexterity?
Highest dex?
Yep.
17.
I'm 15, so it's you.
Okay. And then who's left?
I have a 3.
3. Okay. Just,
What kind of sucker you got?
that was my.
Tootsie Pop.
Tootsie Pop.
Yeah, cherry flavored.
We may or may not have bought a shit ton of candy after Halloween was over.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Our Walmart still had candy for like 75% off, so we took advantage.
There you
A
go.
$10 bag? Nope.
Alrighty. So let me quickly get how you guys are arrayed. So in front is Vicar, how are you guys arrayed behind him? There are 5 of you. This is your.
I guess I can have been in the middle.
Okay.
We should array like fighter jets.
What, like
V-shape.
flying?
Yep, fine V shape.
That leaves an extra 1 person.
Had them in the middle of the fire jet, the pilot.
We'll have Mara in the middle or Mara or Moxie, one of them. Since they have a lower constitution, probably.
Who wants to be pilot?
Well, you're in the front.
Yeah, I'm the nose.
I'll be a rear wing.
Just throw somebody in there.
Stay wherever. Far away from the car. I'll near the back.
Okay. So it looks like Vicar's in front. Solaris is in the middle. Moxie, where are you?
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna disappear, so.
Okay, so you'll also be in the middle then. And then Freya, Mara, and Ilios are in the back. So
Works for me.
first up is Freya. As currently the kobolds the nearest kobold is 10 feet away from you. As a spear.
What's around us?
Empty, ice cold, frozen tundra, snow drifts.
Okay.
It is so cold you can see your breath. It's a good thing you guys are wearing that cold winter gear. Because it is cold. With a capital
Yes, it
K.
is.
Not the capital K.
Capital K cold. Not even capital C.
Kobolds
Cold.
are there? How many kobolds?
It's for-
Alright. Well, I am going to. How big are these?
They are
Kobolds.
small. They are, He's not even like 5 feet. They're usually like 3 to 4 feet tall.
I'm going to move within melee range.
Alright.
Rolling at 1.
Okay, so you go to swing. Is that. Wow, what is that with?
1 with, I guess, my moonblade. It doesn't really matter at this point.
Okay, so you go and swing with your moonblade, and you just eat air as it nimbly dodges your slice. And your blade sinks into the snow. What?
Disengage.
Okay.
I'll disengage.
Then you hop back, dancing out of the range of the kobold. Next up is Mara.
Okay, I'm gonna not try to move. I'm just gonna try to cast a Scorching Ray towards them.
Okay.
So that would be 22 for the first one.
That definitely hits.
Okay. I'll just roll all of the, see if how many of them hit first, I guess.
Okay.
16 for the second one.
That hits.
Okay. And then 25 for the third one.
That also hits.
Lucky today. Alright. And then that's 9 plus
4.
10 plus, so 26 total.
Okay. You send forth a blast of magic that completely swarms one of the kobolds and just explodes it as the fire seeks every entry within their clothing and armor. And you have deleted. You have deleted one of the kobolds. And yes, there's no battle map for this. Because... and that is the end of your turn. No, wait, you still have a bonus action.
Yeah, I don't really have anything I can do with it right now, though.
Okay. In that case, it is the first kobold coming from Vikar's left jumps forth and stabs at Vikar. And that is going to be that is going to be a 7 to hit.
Yeah, no.
And the other one is a 14 to hit.
No.
Okay. So he jumps forth and stabs at you twice with his spear, and just the first time meets air, and as he brings it around to try to strike you, you just bash him off with your shield. Next up is Helios. Maybe.
You are not talking if you're trying to talk.
Yeah, that would explain why I wasn't being heard when I muted myself to sneeze. Can I talk with them?
You are welcome to try.
Do they speak common, or do I need to cast a spell of speak with animals?
They're common and draconic.
You can assume that they speak.
Why attack us, guys?
They roll a persuasion check.
Uh, 13.
Okay. The one of the kobolds looks at you and goes, "Food. Need food." You food.
All right. I'll attack.
This is
That
how
was your
diplomacy
action.
What?
That was your action. So you have your bonus action.
I have 2 attacks per action.
Right, per action.
Or,
So Your action was to communicate.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you can use a bonus action as a attack, then you can still attack.
I cannot then. So I will pass my turn.
Next up, the second kobold jumps up to the car, and okay, thank God. That is a 23 and a 17 to hit.
One of them hits.
Okay, so he jabs at you, missing the first one, and this time when he comes at you the second time with his spear, he actually makes contact. That is... You are going to take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is it. Next up, the third one, after being missed by Freya's gonna come and try to attack her.
She's not next to me, is she? Okay.
Okay, so the first one was a 9, and the second one is a 13 to hit.
My armor is a 17.
Yeah, so no. So you just dodge out of the way. You just like avoid it, and it just like swings, trying to jab you with its spear. Next up is Moxie.
Okay. I keep looking at all the things I could do, and I'm very overwhelmed. So.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
But just because I've never used it before, I would like to cast Vicious Mockery
All right.
at one of them.
All right.
Just a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
I love Vicious Mockery.
It's a good thing it's daylight. So that's. Oh, that could not have. Hold on, I gotta just share this. This is fantastic.
Oh no.
So, to put this in perspective, this was a roll with disadvantage. Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh, yes?
So, that is an epic failure.
So you failed.
Double natural ones.
Okay.
I would just call that impressive, to be honest.
Okay, so 4 points of psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Okay.
And your feelings are hurt.
It is definitely feeling very... Do you have a particular kobold that you wanted to direct this towards?
Whichever one has taken the least amount of damage.
None of them have taken any damage.
Then I don't care.
Okay. You said 4
They're
points of
all
damage?
equally, 4 points of psychic damage, and then disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Alrighty. So...
My first... Haha, you suck! My first Vicious Mockery, I like it.
That is a fantastic mockery.
That was well blocked.
Thanks.
Well blocked. Next up is Solaris.
I feel the second-hand mockery from them.
Are you done?
No. Never.
I want to roll to intimidate them.
Oh.
Okay.
To make this spicy.
Spicy.
Well, I got a nat 1, so apparently I'm not going to intimidate them at all. So
So it's funny
that's cool.
because one of them will
That's cool.
So as you do this, one of them looks kind of spooked at you and seems a little bit more hesitant. But other than that, they are completely unaffected by your attempted intimidation.
Okay. And then for my bonus action, I would like to rage.
Fair. You are raging.
And I'm not gonna say it's because I'm pissed off at that intimidation.
Except you are.
Except I am.
Next up is Vicar.
I'm next.
Yeah.
Alright, there's one in front of me.
Yes, there are two in front.
I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Alright, so first one is a 27.
That definitely hits.
The next one is a 19.
It also hits.
And then a 12.
That does not hit.
So my 2 flail swings hit.
Okay. So you just bash it once, bash it a second time.
And I do 15 points of damage.
Alright.
Damn.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take your foil and you smash it once and you smash it twice, and it is very bloodied up. Kobold looks pretty messed up. Still on its feet, still pretty aggressive and angry, but pretty messed up. Next we're back at the top with Freya.
I saw it. And I was looking in mod view and I clicked on the review recent raid button and it was entirely blank. And I don't know why I thought there was going to be anything listed there.
Wow.
But Moxie, or Wonder, I figured you'd appreciate that. It's totally blank. Sorry, Blue.
All these pot shots.
I was like, oh, I've never clicked on this button. Wonder what's under here. I thought it would be like people who've rated you, but no, it's nothing. Just
emptiness. I know. Emptiness.
Anyways, back to my turn. I'm sorry.
Squirrel.
Yeah. Alright, so this fucking kobold. I'm gonna go ahead and, well, how far am I away?
You're outside of 5 feet because you disengaged.
Okay. I'm just gonna step back into melee, and I'm gonna fucking two-hand dagger this bad boy.
Alright, go ahead and roll attacks.
You've gotta be fucking kidding me.
No.
Apparently not.
Well, I got a nat 1 on one of them.
This is a great fight.
That's the place.
Going well.
At least this isn't a
and
white dragon.
Right?
Get it out now.
yeah.
Hopefully we get all our bad rolls out of the way now.
So that one is a no-go, but the other one I rolled a what's the math on that? A 16.
The 16 hits.
So I get 5 points of damage.
Alright. So you stab forth once and miss, and you use that distraction to stab again, and you score a solid hit. And is it your turn? Okay. Next up, Mara. What?
I'm gonna just try for a firebolt, I think.
Okay. Which one are you aiming? There's the one at the back near Freya, and there's the 2 in the front near Vicar.
I'll try to get one of the ones near Vicar.
Okay.
And that was a 19 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And then,
Do you want to do the one that's already wounded or the one that's not wounded?
let's go with the one that's not wounded.
Okay.
And that was 18 damage.
18 damage. Yeah. I can do maths. Alright, so you turn and you send this little marble of red streaking across, and it just slams into the kobold, lighting its cold weather gear, its own cold weather gear, on fire. As it frantically pats itself out, it looks pretty Bits of it are kind of burnt and mangly. It looks pretty messed up. With that, a kobold is going to attack you, Vicar. One of them is going to attack you at least. And that would be a 20 to hit.
Meets it beats.
So that is a 1 point of damage.
Okay.
So much damage.
I know they're not super great. They're next up is Ilios.
Alright, I will use my bonus action and I will do Slayer's Prey on one.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack it. Am I allowed to, for my 2 attacks per action, am I allowed to attack one and a different one?
Yes.
Or is that a separate action?
Nope, that's you can attack 2 different ones in your which ones would you like to attack?
I think there's only 2 left, right?
There's 3.
Oh, there's 3? If there's a undamaged one, I will go for that first.
They are all damaged.
Alright, the one that has the most health.
Okay.
I will Slayer's Prey that. And that's a 24.
That hits.
And 7 damage.
Okay.
Gonna guess it's pretty hurting.
It is looking pretty wounded, but it is still standing.
I will smack it again.
Okay.
For a 23.
23 hits.
And that is a 15 damage.
Alright. You send another arrow whizzing into... You shoot the first arrow, and you see it recoil, moving back from Freya a little bit. And as it brings its spear back up, you send your second arrow into it, and you... and it drops from your second arrow, and quivering and still in the snow.
And I guess that's my turn.
Alright, next up is the other kobold is going to attack you, Ilios. Or not Ilios, sorry. That would be Vicar, and that is 18.
No.
Okay. So it goes with its spear, and you just deflect it casually with your shield. Next up is Moxie.
Alright. I would like to Thorn Whip.
Okay. Roll attack.
19.
19 definitely hits.
Six points of damage.
6 points of damage. So you crack out with your magical Thorn Whip, and it wraps itself around the kobold and destroys it. Just shreds it. And it falls a husk. Because that's totally how whips work. As canon now. Next up is Lars.
It's almost like a lasso.
Yeah.
I am gonna use my hammer on the kobold that's closest to me.
Okay. There's one kobold left, so yep.
Cool. Then I'm going for that one. That's a dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay. That is 14 damage.
14. How would you like to commit the murder?
I kind of want to use my hammer like a bat and just knock it off the side of the mountain.
Oh, you don't want to go golfing?
I mean,
So
it's basically
you just
golfing,
run
yeah.
up to it and like mid stride just swing and you hear like the wet thunk of the hammer just sinking into skull flesh, skull bones, and as you continue the swing, the kobold's body stays attached, and the whole thing just kind of goes flying.
I've done better.
If you want to see how far it went, roll a strength check.
Oh, I sure do.
We may or may not have watched The Hobbit this weekend, and so we heard the story about golfing.
Yeah. That's a 9.
So it flew about 45 feet from you.
Oh, I've done much better.
Landing smacking into the ground. And that is it. That is the kobolds. As you guys continue your travel, a little bit of a stiff cold wind picks up around evening, and that is it. It's up to you guys what you do. Decide to set up camp or foolishly try to trudge onwards.
Camp.
Camp.
Guess we're camping.
Oh my god, you can keep going.
You mean you didn't learn your lesson last time?
I didn't have anything wrong happen to me.
This is true.
But there might be a dragon at the end of this one.
There might be. There might not be.
It's also true.
So you're saying there's a...
I guess we'll set up camp.
You guys bed down. All is well. How are you guys doing the watch? Are you guys doing a watch?
I would like to take a watch.
I will do first watch.
Okay.
I'm gonna go meditate over here, away from the car.
I'm gonna hit the snooze button. Start snoring really loud.
Okay. The night passes pretty uneventfully. You guys wake up the next morning to find that there are piles of snowballs around your tents.
Did y'all make some snowballs last night, guys?
I didn't.
I didn't.
Maybe all your snoring did.
I don't snore.
What tiny creatures came to visit us in the nighttime?
I doubt it's more kobolds.
Can I roll to investigate the snowballs?
You can?
Yeah. Let's roll to investigate the snowballs.
I'm gonna pick up a snowball and throw it at Solaris.
Roll an
Well, I
attack.
got an 8 on the investigation, so I don't think I'm gonna learn too much anyway.
A nice
Natural
solid
20.
5 on investigation.
A 5 on
You got a
investigation.
natural 20 to fucking throw a snowball at me.
So, Solaris, you take 2 points of damage.
Damn it!
It's a hard ass
raging.
snowball.
As the snowball flies perfectly, and as you're like bent over trying to investigate, it just nails you in the eyeball.
Damn. Sorry.
Like the eyes.
Snowball fight?
Why do I get the feeling that Solaris is gonna like hide a hunk
I would
of
let you rage. Just kidding. I was kidding.
Okay. So who is leading today?
I can lead.
Ranger boy.
Okay. Roll a survival check.
Ooh, survival. This isn't good. 9.
Okay.
We got ambushed.
So throughout the morning, you guys are able to make pretty good time. You're still heading in a mostly northerly direction. Things are going well. However, around midday, between noon and dusk, the wind picks up a little more and snowflakes start falling. They fall heavier and heavier. They never quite get to a blizzard, but a pretty decent snowfall has fallen, and your tracks behind are pretty much lost. As well as any tracks potentially in front of you.
Well, hope little tracker boy over here knows where we're going.
Totally.
Do you have any mountain experience?
You guys are in the
actually
ice
do.
plains. We're no longer in the mountain.
Oh.
The nice, wonderful exit from Ice Meet puts you on the northern side of the mountains, but it is considered difficult terrain moving through the snow, as at minimum the snow is up to your knees as you guys walk through it.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna get a torch out to get some warmth.
Okay. Have a torch lit. It is also coming on nighttime.
Already?
Yeah, you had a full day's travel. Nothing. Except the snowballs.
Oh, we need a big fire.
Well, do we have wood for a big fire?
Can anybody make a big fire?
I mean, we have a mage here, so I think making fire is going to be pretty easy.
I've got create bonfire.
Hey, perfect.
I run. So you create a giant bonfire?
Yeah.
Alright. So you create a giant bonfire that is big and very bright, and as dusk settles, is visible from a very wide range in spite of the snowstorm.
So that means we're very
We
warm.
just fucked ourselves.
We're very
Yeah.
warm, and we're not gonna freeze to death.
You are also very warm, and you're very contented as you prepare for the night and decide who will be taking the watches.
I'm gonna take first watch and reheat my bacon.
Okay.
Also take first watch, and I will stand far away while he reheats his bacon.
You want some bacon? Freya, you want some bacon?
Is this the bacon that's been shoved in your pocket for 2 days?
It may or may not be pocket bacon.
I think I'll pass, thank you, though.
I like the implication that it may not be.
Yeah, bet.
I love the possibility that it could be.
As she asked that, I'm picking lint off the bacon.
Whoa, Vicar, what are you doing? That adds flavor.
Vicar Alias with the snowball.
No, I'll be fine. Thank you for the fine offer.
It's pocket bacon. It's the best kind of bacon.
I've had worse bacon.
What she said.
Alright, so you guys spend the first watch. It's a very quiet watch aside from the pocket bacon. Who is taking the second?
I will.
Oh, okay.
Me and Charlie.
Alright, so it's Moxie, Charlie, and Elios. You guys take the second. The storm breaks while you guys are on watch. And you see, you actually, well, you can actually see the Northern Lights. As a beautiful ribbon of purple and blue and green covers the sky. That is all that occurs during. The next morning dawns, as all mornings do, and you guys set out again. So who is leading today? Or which two
I'm
people
feeling
are
pretty good about my pocket bacon, so I can go first if nobody else wants to.
How much longer are we going for, Blue?
It's already 10.
Oh, is it? Okay. Let's actually... Yeah, let's call it here. We'll save the next day, so you're on day 3 of your travel. Nice. Thank you, Notice. You guys are on day 3 of your travel. We will figure out who's leading next time. We will continue the journey.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Ooh! I will say, as the morning dawns, thanks to the storm no longer being there, you can now just make out, breaking up the plain, the ice mountain for yourselves with your naked eye. So, yes, it looms, and its presence weighs on all of your minds. And that is where we will end today. Because I like things looming, weighing.
Alright.
Thank you guys for watching. I apologize for my 2-part stream today. I will hopefully be back tomorrow, homework permitting, with more fun. Wow, turning a real cough into a word was actually not as hard as I thought it was going to be. So, thank you guys for watching. As always, be excellent to each other. Kila Sarai and Velar Morgulis. I will see you all tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for coming.